Good afternoon, Simmons College. This is Hope coming to you live from the Fenway area. Today it's pretty cold outside, nothing new. How's your day going, Erin?
It's been good. I had just my Spanish oral exam.
Me too.
It was not a full-length exam, as you know. For the listeners, it was scheduled to be like 10 minutes. Most of them probably went a little over. But it's weird to have that before any of my quote-unquote real exams.
Right.
Because it's so much shorter.
Yeah, it was only 10 minutes. How do you think you did on that?
I think I did pretty well. I'm confident. I speak Spanish at my job. I work at a Spanish immersion program, so I'm pretty comfortable in Spanish conversation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I did. I can speak the language. It's just really difficult moving from high school where I had it every day, and now it's just twice a week. So I think my speaking has definitely gone down. But I can understand everything the professor says. I can write it really well. I just can't speak it as well as I used to.
Yeah. And I think there's an expectation to speak it fast, and that's hard for us.
Yeah, it's really hard. I know the other class I was going, they were like 10 minutes ahead, 20 minutes ahead, and we were behind by 10 minutes.
Oh.
Did you go at your right time? I didn't go till 2:20 and I was 2:10.
I went at 1:30. Yeah.
You were that early? Why didn't I see you? I was there since 1.
In her office?
No, just sitting outside of it.
Oh, that's weird.
Harassing people.
Oh, okay.
Asking them how they did.
You waited an hour outside of that office?
Yes.
Wow.
I did.
I thought it was not too bad. The Spanish professors had a little table of food, and our professor was taking some of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your next few exams? Which exams do you have coming up?
Tomorrow is econ, as you know. Yesterday I went to one of the study groups, and I think I'm fine. Honestly, econ's hard, but I'm all right. I've been paying attention, so that's all you can do. And then I have social work, so I hope I do well in that because that's my major, and I just want to do well.
Right. Do you have any exams on Saturday?
Nope. I'm leaving Friday.
That's not fair. I have no exams on Friday, but I have one on Saturday, so I can't leave till Saturday afternoon.
So frustrating. Is it poli-sci?
Yep,
American politics?
Yep, you got it. That's what it is. So much fun. I don't know. I feel better for that one than I do my econ exam. Econ's just really hard, and I wish I didn't take it.
It is hard, yeah.
Especially now that I'm in a public relations marketing communications degree. I do not need to take it, but I need the credit.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really rough. I don't think I'm going to do too hot. I did well on the second exam, but the other one.
Yeah, the second exam was much better than the first, so I hope it's more like the second exam. I hope there's more multiple choice. She doesn't like multiple choice.
It's funny because my American politics teacher, that's all he gives us. We don't have to write anything.
That's so good.
We do not have to write anything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Exams are hard, and there's this idea of cramming all the time, and I've been talking with a few of my friends, and Simmons really promotes that. We had the almost midnight breakfast, which is a breakfast at 10.
I was thinking that.
We have these de-stressors, and then we have coffee in the library at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's
you're promoting this cramming, stay up all night culture. Are you going to the Oxygen Bar today?
I might, yeah. I was thinking
I'm
of going
excited.
to the skating at City Hall Plaza with some people, so I might do that instead.
Oxygen Bar in Alumni Hall.
All right. I'll do it. And they have massage chairs, I think.
Yeah,
so I like
massage chairs. They do. Yeah, I don't know. But they say don't cram, but they're promoting this cramming culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you planning on doing over the break?
I'm going to work at my after-school program in my hometown and babysit some more because I want to get the extra cash.
That extra cash, yo.
Yeah. And then Christmas and Christmas Eve, I'm gonna on my dad's side we're doing Secret Santa, which is good. So
that's fun.
Yeah, I got my 4-year-old cousin, so I'm looking forward to buying some fun stuff for her.
Oh, so she's definitely not listening. What are you planning on buying?
I'm gonna go get her a book or two, and then I was just gonna go to Toys R Us and like walk around and see what they have there. I know she likes Doc McStuffins and Peppa Pig.
I love Peppa Pig.
Isn't it so cute?
It is. You know, it's originally from like England.
Yeah, because they all have British accents.
Yeah, so like they have the Spanish version of the show, and it's like in Spain.
Oh,
Spanish. It's really cute.
That's so cute.
There's one episode where like me and my sister watched it in Spanish. My sister doesn't speak Spanish, so she was just watching. And Peppa is under her brother has a top bunk, Peppa has a bottom bunk, and he got sick and he was just sneezing, and she was like just saying all this mean stuff like don't sneeze on me, and the doctor like came into their bedroom and is like, you have cold. You're fine.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I watched it when I was babysitting once, and
really?
It was so cute. Yeah. I like it. Doc McStuffins is good too.
Dr. McStuffins. Is that on Disney Channel?
I forget, but it's about a doctor, not a real doctor, who fixes toys. Like you bring broken toys to her and she has like a toy emergency room.
Oh my gosh.
So cute.
I feel like all the little kids I talk to like Sophia the First a lot.
Yeah, that was a popular one too.
I like Sophia the First.
One. Yeah.
What do I watch? What
do I watch on Disney Channel?
I watch on Netflix. They have, you know, like the Ever After. Or did you know the Monster High Dolls?
No.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Enchanted.
Nope.
When you said Ever After.
Nope.
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna continue on anyway. Okay, so Monster High Dolls are made by like company. The same company has like. Okay, so like for Monster High, they're like the daughters of all these like monsters. So like the daughter of Dracula, the daughter of Frankenstein, and then they have like the son of blah blah blah. Yeah, so they have that, and then the same company has that for fairy tales. So the daughter of Snow White, the daughter of the Evil
really
Queen.
Cute. I like
They have a show of it on Netflix. I watched that religiously.
Nice.
Every day.
Yesterday, I was putting things on my Netflix list for the break instead of studying. I
want to
read.
I want to read. I miss reading.
Yeah. I have some books left over from the summer that I didn't get around to from the used bookstore in my town. So I definitely want to read them.
Still have credit at the used bookstore in my town. I gave them books and they gave me like $12.
Nice. Get some stuff.
Ooh, I want to talk about something that grinds my gears. So like, I say so like a lot, don't I? So like, guys,
I now realize
it. You know what else you didn't realize?
What?
Every show I start out with, good afternoon, Simmons College. This is homecoming.
Downtown Boston.
Yeah.
I saw it on someone's Jess's story, I think.
We are not in downtown Boston.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Are we in uptown Boston?
I don't know where we are. The Fenway area is what Jess said we should say.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jess.
Oh, we have 3 connected listeners. Welcome.
Yay.
That's 2 more than normal.
Yay.
Oh, now we have 4. I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
We're popping.
Oh, 1 left.
Yep,
Okay, we're going to just continue on. Yeah, but we are not in downtown Boston.
Yeah.
No.
Was that the thing that grinds your gears or something
Yeah,
else?
it was not the thing that grinds my gears. What grinds my gears? Oh, so I am a showroom for Simmons College, and the reason I did it was because, you know, I get to show my room off. It's super cute.
For the undergrad admissions tours.
Right. For the undergrad admission tours, they get to come through my room and look and, like, get to see all my stuff. And they say, like, oh, you get to do this and you get free movie tickets.
Yep.
Thinking, you know, we're going to get multiple, more than, like, you know, a couple.
Yeah, like once a week easily.
I got my movie ticket this weekend.
They only showed you room once the whole semester?
They don't show you it for every time. You just get 2 tickets. 2 per room. I got 1 ticket to a place I work at.
Yeah.
So it's not
and
like I get any
use
use
to go to
anyway.
The movies alone, you know.
I mean, I do all the time, but I get in for free.
Yeah, you work there.
I get in for free.
Dang, that stinks. It's kind of stingy.
Yeah, I got 1. And, like, it's not like these are super expensive either. They're $8, and you still have to pay a $1.50 surcharge at Regal because of the new luxury seats. So, You want to go see a movie tonight? I'm not paying.
I'll have to pay, though.
Yes. $15. Their matinee prices are crazy. Their matinee is my theater's evening prices.
Oh, wow. City,
Expensive.
I guess. Student discount here, though.
There's no student discount at Rico.
Not the one here?
Nope.
I thought I got one.
Did you get one? How much was your ticket?
They had like a list of prices, and they had student. They asked me for my ID.
Really?
Yeah, it was $1 off. Not a huge discount, but
mine doesn't have it, and we're right by UNH.
Oh, that's weird. I guess they're like trying to
Stingy?
accommodate all the colleges of the Fenway, but they should for UNH. That's only fair.
They should, yeah. We have UNH and Great Bay right there. I mean, Great Bay is a community college, but still.
So yeah,
they also don't
helps
offer
their
military.
business, honestly.
Yeah, they also don't offer military.
Oh,
a lot of places I feel have stopped offering military prices.
Yeah,
and it used to be a big thing. I mean, my dad's been in the Navy for as long as I can remember, and we always asked, like, is there a military price? Because my dad's been in the Navy for so long.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, like, a lot when I was younger, like, yeah, everywhere had it. Now it's, like, nowhere.
Yeah, I remember once they gave there was a police officer in front of me at Duncan in my town, and they gave him a discount. But now I think it's, like, you have to ask for it, and people don't think to ask for it.
But even those who do, a lot of places don't offer. Like, I remember working at Barnes & Noble. I remember them telling me, like, yeah, we used to offer it. We don't anymore. And Regal used to offer it, didn't anymore. They offered it like 7 years ago. Jeez. And now they don't. And Charlotte Roos actually stopped offering it last year.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know where that trend is coming from. Is there... I would assume there's a decrease in those going into the army, the armed forces, the Navy.
I would think so too.
You don't hear about many people going into the armed forces.
Yeah.
But you see this decline in a discount for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not a respect thing. I mean, it kind of is a respect thing.
I think it should be a thing, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just depleted, and I don't know why. I mean, you'd think it would stay because there's less numbers going for it, less people going for it, but it's actually gone most of the time. I know Disney World's, they are increasing their benefits for them. I know, like, this year they have it's like, instead of $400 per ticket, it's like $200. So, like, that's a nice
big discount. I like it.
That's a nice discount right there.
Very good.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the studio, you're listening to the Shark Simmons College Radio. They put up a picture of our recently deceased advisor, Len. And there's a picture of him on his radio show with little hair and a mustache, and it's really cute, and I can't stop looking at it.
Yeah,
he looks really happy.
Nice. Do you know what radio show he did? Like, was it near here? Did it have a theme?
I know he's been in Boston for a long time, but, like, he's always done radio.
Yeah.
And he used to teach at, like, a broadcasting school.
Ooh.
Until James Corcoran, the department head for communications here at Simmons College, went to that school just to, like, look for a teacher. And Len was listening in on Len's class, and he's like, I'm not leaving here without you.
Wow. That's kind of pushy, but it's good for people here, though, because everybody loved him, I can tell.
He's a great guy. Guy.
Yeah.
I think it's nice. And on that note, I think we're going to head into our first musical break. Spencer gave me a song this week for Spencer's Corner. I didn't listen to it or preview it yet, so I don't know if I should put it on.
What is it? I might know it.
I don't think I saved it.
Oh.
I didn't save it. It was called, like, Winter Something.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're just going to play some Christmas music, and maybe he'll send me that song during the break. Cool. So let's play some Christmas music. Erin, what's your favorite Christmas song?
I like Someday at Christmas. I forget who sings it.
Perfect. First one on the list.
Really?
Yeah.
What a coincidence. I like it.
So we're going to go into Someday at Christmas, sung by Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
And you're listening to the Shark Simmons College Radio with Hope and Erin in the afternoon rush.
We're back.
We're back. So we'll do a quick today in history, and then I found a news topic we can talk about.
All right.
Can you tell I didn't plan the show? I didn't. Boom.
It's finals.
It's finals. I'm crying. I have a paper to write. I have like
politics.
Nope, Boston course. Does your Boston course have this much work? Mine has so much work.
No, it didn't. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, I have like a 7-page paper and I have 4 pages. I have three I have 3 pages and 3 sentences.
3 and 3. Very
But
exact.
I mean, like, I know what I'm gonna write. I just haven't written it yet.
Yeah, the outline is the hardest part of papers, I think. Whenever I have an
just need
outline
the word
done,
vomit.
I feel like
I have the
that's
outline.
the bulk of it.
I don't have paper.
Mm-hmm.
No paper.
It's fine.
Yeah. So on the top, today in history, in 1799, George Washington dies.
Oh wow! Shortly after he was no longer president. Do you happen to know how old
You're
he was?
right.
Yeah, he became president like 1780s. So
yeah, but he only did 2 terms, so 8 years. That's 1788. So John
11
Adams,
years after.
and then was Thomas Jefferson the 3rd president?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So the election of 1800.
Mhm. So yeah,
Mr. President.
Thomas Jefferson died the same day as John Hancock, was it?
He died the same day as somebody.
And then it was on July 4th, 50 years after 1776. It was like a crazy coincidence.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was all that's crazy.
And I think Jefferson, when he was dying, he said like, well, I know this country will be like in peace and good if, I think maybe it was John Adams, if John Adams is still here to take care of it. And then like Adams died like a few hours
Oh
later.
my God, it probably was John Adams because they hated each other.
Really?
They hated each other. But I remember reading that, like, he's like, okay, it's going to be okay if John Adams here because I know he cares. Dies.
Yeah, he died.
Me too.
Shortly after.
Me too. Also, in 1939, the USSR is expelled from the League of Nations.
Oh. Which the U.S. was not in, correct?
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Because expensive?
Because Congress said not to. Because it wouldn't. Because the U.S. wanted to be neutral, and being in the League would not make it a neutral country. Funny how that worked out. Haha. Neutral? Neutral.
Mm-hmm.
And also in 2005, King Kong remake debuts. Is that the one with Jack Black?
I think, yeah.
I can't take Jack Black as a serious actor.
Oh, I know. He's just
he's in
all
some serious
things.
stuff. He's in some serious stuff, too.
Yeah. He's good, though. He's popular.
Also, in 2012, gunmen kill students and adults at Newtown, Connecticut elementary school.
Wow, I remember that.
There's a video that's come out by the parents of the Newtown children.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a video where it's showing this love story between a guy, and he's writing these notes on like a desk in the library, and he finally meets this girl at the end of the video, and in the back suddenly someone starts screaming, and they have a machine gun. And the point of the video is that while we were busy paying attention to somebody having like this cute romantic story, someone fun, we weren't noticing the signs of a potential shooter. And then they replay the video and point out everything that this kid who is the shooter was in the background the entire time, showing signs of like being a potential mass shooter.
Wow.
And like he's watching videos about it. He's just very depressed. He isn't talking to anybody. So it just shows like how clear signs can be and how much we ignore them.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, that guy was not part of the school.
No, he wasn't.
No.
His mom worked there, but he wasn't part of it.
Did his mom work there?
Yeah.
That's really... Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really sad.
Yeah, I remember that. It was sad to hear about. Still is. That's what prompted Obama to be so big on gun control, I think. He was before, but he was like, he wanted to like use it to show people that gun control's important.
I think things really changed after the Newtown shooting. I know that was my freshman year of high school, and before December, we were allowed to, we had this like part of the building that connected to the different part, but it was an outside part that other people could get to if they wanted to. And we used to be able to cross in between there. After the shooting, those doors locked and we were not allowed.
Yeah, we had
to go.
doors locking, and we had a person, his only job was just to sit like at a desk in the front of the school, not in the front office, just at a desk. And like we kind of joked around about it because you could just walk out and he wouldn't care, but his job was like to make sure that no dangerous people were coming in. He didn't care who was going out, but we needed that after because it was alarming to school principals and officials.
Right. I know they talked about my school, how it was like, how it's almost impossible to get a shooter in there because of the way my school was set up. It was like, we had this main part where the office is, but no classrooms are in that area.
Oh.
So we have like offices that way. And then like, if you keep going that way, you have the gym. But if you went straight, it was a library. No like little classes around. You couldn't get in. There would be big areas with only adults in them.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. So it would not be far. And also the police officer was right there too.
Yeah, we had a police officer.
Yeah. I remember one time the police officer was like chasing a kid around the school. He was like running after him. I didn't know he was just running after him. It was so weird.
I think we also did all schools did more lockdown training after that.
Yeah. Did you have the bomb threats last year?
Yeah, we had 4.
Yep. We had like 2, but
it was crazy.
They were ridiculous. One, we were like they like came over the intercom. They're like, okay, sit down and search around. Make sure there's no like bombs in the classroom or in the hall. My teacher had to go.
They told the kids and teachers to do that. That's not really good.
Yeah, they had the teacher go in the hall, and the kids and us were looking around the room looking for anything suspicious. And then they came on the announcements again. It's like, okay, we're in a lockdown. We don't know how serious this is, so keep doing whatever you're doing. Just close your doors. And then they're like, okay, we're going to be taking this a little more seriously now. Head into your locations for like
the safe zone.
The safe zone, yeah. And ours was in like, I was in my Spanish class at the time, and ours was like in a separate room that was connected to it. It was like a closet. And there were all this furniture stacked up onto each other. So all little 13 of us went into that room, and we're all just like talking about like scary stories we had. And they didn't let us out. And I had 4th block off, so like I usually went home. And I couldn't go home that day because I went until 2:30, which is when we got out.
Wow.
And then the second time they got the call, was that automated call.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, there's a bomb in the school. So the last time they were just like, there might be a bomb in there. Might be a bomb in the area. So they kept us in the school. This time there's a bomb. It's going to explode in this amount of time. Get out.
Wow.
So we left the school and we were outside for like 4 hours. Luckily, it was a nice summer day. But we were outside for like 4 hours. And at one point, they got another call and they're like, okay, go into the churches. We had 2 churches by our school. So like the Mormon church took a certain amount of people. The Greek church took a certain amount. And then like there were like probably 200 kids who were just left outside of the church. I was unfortunately one of them.
Oh no.
And we just sort of hung out right by the school.
That's so scary.
No one took it seriously though, because it was so just weird and random, and it was going around.
It's complicated because like they say not to be scared, but they say to take it seriously, and so it's like you just never know if it's.
Did anyone ever find out where those came from?
I heard Russia, but that doesn't narrow it down exactly.
I heard China, so
okay, so we don't know.
Sounds great. Yeah. Okay, so let's go into the news article I found. We'll talk about it shortly, and then we find more news article. Okay. So the Federal Reserve has decided to raise its rates, and I'll read you the first paragraph coming from Bloomberg Markets. This article was written by Jan Schmielek and Christopher Coden. It's the first paragraph is the Federal Reserve officials raised interest rates for the first time this year and forecast a steeper path for borrowing costs in 2017, saying inflation expectations have increased considerably and suggesting the labor market is tightening. So this is a practice known as
contractionary monetary policy.
Yep, contractionary monetary policy. It's tight monetary policy.
Yep.
It's when they start to raise rates to combat interest rates. And I just thought that was interesting that they decided to raise it because we're still facing the effects of the 2008 recession. Like I know in my paper I wrote for macroeconomics that I talked about how the rates we are at now for unemployment as well as GDP are almost exactly the same as they were in 2007 before we reached this recession again. So it's interesting that we're still not completely out of the 2008 recession impact, and they're deciding to raise their rates for banks.
I think economists or people who control these things are trying to push it back to normal with the hopes that it will just get back to normal if they push it back to normal.
But it wasn't normal before, because even in 2001 there was the dot-com boom, which was a mini recession for a quarter of 2001.
Yeah.
So I don't know what normal is. I feel like we're always in recessions.
I do too.
Because even during Reagan's presidency, we were in recessions. Bill was the one with the greatest economy, and he took back the Glass-Steagall Act of 1934.
Good.
34.
Good.
1934, which prevented the banks from acting in the private sector. So I really don't know what they're doing there.
And we were talking before how they do this contractionary policy to combat inflation, because an expansionary policy is to increase employment and growth, and so the only real reason to contract the economy is if there's a danger of inflation, but it doesn't seem like there's a huge danger of that right now.
I don't think anybody talked about that, how there's a huge danger for inflation. I felt like that would have been a main topic of the class, but I feel like I feel inflation is increasing because there's no... I don't think it's increasing.
I know.
I think production has gone down.
Yeah.
And I know jobs are slowly coming back, but I don't know how this will affect it, because if it's more to borrow, I don't know how often companies or private businessmen are going to want to borrow. Thus, they're going to fire a lot more people, lots of layoffs. I can just see this spinning out of control.
Yeah.
And I wonder what they did in 2007. Did they raise rates?
Yeah, that'd be something interesting to look into.
Yeah. But it does not look good. What are some positives that they could see from this? So lower interest rates.
Inflation. This is a good review for me.
Me too.
Why do they contract the economy? Well, it's a sign. I remember I read an article
to lower interest rates?
No, increasing it. So when they do this, it's a sign that the economy has recovered, but I don't know what it means for future. It's a sign that they're taking away their emergency policies and they can get back to normal.
Great.
But it's
I don't think we're at that step yet.
I don't either. From my paper, we are definitely not at it, and we have so much unemployment still, and the employment that doesn't get counted in the traditional statistics.
I wrote that we're going into another recession. You can't help it.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, we have the structural problems, and I don't know what's being done to address those, so.
No, I have no idea.
It's tricky. Very tricky.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also another thing in the news is Aleppo right now.
Yeah. Terrible.
It's just really sad seeing all the videos coming out of there and all the people giving their last testimony.
Terrible.
A lot of people are using that hashtag final words from Aleppo. A lot of people have been comparing it to the westernized world, how 130 people could die in Paris and everyone's with Paris, and now that millions are dying across the Middle East and thousands in Aleppo alone, there's not much going on. And I feel like following my friend Naran on Facebook and Twitter helps me see what's going on there, but I don't think it's getting out to many people.
It's very sad what's going on there.
We were off there for a minute. You're listening to the Sharks Tunes Called Radio. I don't know when that went off air.
Oh, good. I thought it was the whole time.
That's super weird.
That's so weird.
Wow. Well, that was odd. I'm glad you guys are still here and with us. We were just talking about Aleppo and the devastation that's happening in the Middle East right now and the lack of communication. Yeah, I feel like something always goes wrong on the show. I really don't know how long we were off air. So.
Hopefully not too much. I don't think we were. I love how there's always a takeout menu in this studio.
Me too.
Last week there was a Chinese one.
It changes every week.
It's like if you get hungry while doing a radio show,
eat up.
there's just a menu of options available to you.
All right. We're going to head into our next musical break. I am not playing Spencer's Corner this week because he keeps sending me weird songs I can't preview. So, what do we want to listen to next? Oh, I know. Let's tug on the heartstrings of the viewers right now. All three of you. I'm thankful for each and every one of you.
Yep, me too.
All right, here comes Hallelujah. And that was Hallelujah, sung by Pentatonics. They were super good. Really, really great. And in the spirit of the holidays and Christmas and the sweet birth of baby Jesus, we are going to be playing a game of Pickup Song, our favorite game here on the Afternoon Rush, with Christmas music. Christmas music. So how's it's going to go today is I will pick a song for Erin to complete. She has to give us the next lyric and tell us the name of the song. And then she will do the same for me. So I'll turn on the WF panel, get it ready. All right, are you ready, Erin?
Yeah. I hope I know them all.
I hope we can we talk during this? I forget. We'll find out.
I think in past ones.
I think it plays in the earphones.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
put those on. My phone's gonna die, hopefully says.
At least the battery's better.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't die at like 10. Okay, wait. I don't know what to do. I don't want to. Okay.
Santa Claus is coming.
My favorite Christmas song.
He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're
sleeping. He knows when you're awake. The stalker song, as some people call it.
He knows when you've been bad or good. So be
So
good.
For goodness sake. Michael Bublé, family classic in my family.
Family classic. My family listens to Stevie Wonder every year.
My dad listens to this weird singer called Brian Setzer, and he has like the zaniest Christmas music. Oof.
That's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun. Fun.
Oh, this one I love. Okay.
Fun.
Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again.
I don't know.
I'll play another line.
Fill up the stocking. I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas.
Right this very minute.
Gosh.
Need a little Christmas. Na, na,
Na,
na,
na, na, na.
Need a little Christmas.
I like Glee too.
It's Need a Little Christmas from the Glee holiday album.
Yeah. I like the Michael Bublé. He has a.
Don't look.
You're
cheating.
Oh, sorry.
You cheat. No do. No. Okay, what else? What else we do?
When to bring far little baby, I'm a poor boy too. I have no gift to bring. That's fit to give our king. Shall I play for you?
Me and my drum.
Let's see if you're right.
I think. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm right about that. That's the one that everybody knows the tune to.
On my drum.
On my drum, you messed
Oh,
up.
darn.
Oh no, I messed up one word. I'm bad. Good job. Good job. My brother used to call that the Pum song, and it was like his favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one that's like, baby, please come home.
I don't know that one. I don't know.
Oh, here's a good one.
I don't know if it's gonna sing the lyrics. Depending which one it is. This is a green cover? No. Okay. Yeah, good.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.
I don't know. It's Frank
Next
Sinatra.
year all our troubles will be out of sight.
You got a good voice. That
It's Frank
Frank
Sinatra. I still don't know the lyrics. I still do not. So Erin's winning. We're going to do one more song as a tiebreaker.
Sure.
So what's going to happen is I'm just going to press shuffle, and whoever gets it first,
Oh, yeah. That's a
whoever
good
can
idea.
name the song first gets it, and then they have to complete the lyric. If not, I hit shuffle again.
Okay.
Okay. Don't look. You know it?
Yep.
What?
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There's
All
just
I want for
something
Oh, wait, I
need.
like this song.
I know, I love it.
Care about those presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true.
The title is
You know that
All I Want for Christmas is You.
Aw, that was good. That was good. I didn't know he did a cover of that.
I
wow.
like that one better,
What a
honestly.
fortunate song for you.
Yeah.
How fortunate.
Yeah. Lucky.
Yes, yes, very, very lucky. I take off headphones now. No, I know, like.
You'll tumble in.
Yo,
So what are you doing for the holidays?
I'm actually going down to
Christmas.
Virginia to see my father.
Nice.
Woo! I'm excited.
Cool.
I haven't seen him since spring break, so it's
Oh, wow.
hiccups or burps. I don't know. So it should be a fun time. I hope that's a really interesting sound over the radio.
Yeah.
It was an interesting sound in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be fun.
Mm.
I wonder who our two other listeners who aren't Spencer are.
Yeah.
I bet one's my grandma,
Oh, cool.
maybe.
Hi, Hope's grandma.
We say hi to no one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going down to my dad's. We do Christmas, and then
Your
I'll-
siblings going or just you?
yeah, my siblings are going.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be all of us down there.
Mm.
And then I'll come back up here, work, and see Spencer and my mom, and do
Mhm.
Christmas with them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it should be fun.
that's
What are
good.
you doing for the holidays?
On Christmas Eve, we go to my uncle's house, and that's the Secret Santa I was mentioning. My aunt makes lobster bisque every year, and
Really?
it's so good. She does it like completely from scratch.
Oh,
It's the food.
I don't
is
like
just out
lobster.
of this world. It's good in the soup though. Like
Okay,
I don't
fair
eat
enough.
it that often, but it just tastes like a nice chowder.
nice.
And then on the 25th, we go to my mom's aunt's house. There's like 35 of us. I'm going to see my baby cousin again, who I saw for
Yay.
the first time on Thanksgiving. And before that, we go to my grandma's house, and just my mom's side of the family exchanges gifts.
Nice.
But like now we're all old, and we all just get money, and it's kind of sad.
We're all old.
Yeah, we get gift cards and money now. It used to be like, oh yeah, lots of toys for all the kids, and now we're just like money and checks and gift cards, which is good. Is what we need.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Running around the room 'cause my phone's dying.
Yeah, Hope's phone is still
I've been
unreliable
using it-
battery.
I've been using it all day though, so to
Oh,
be fair, like
good.
it should be dead by
Yeah.
now. I'm gonna stand up and talk.
I heard like in the cold it loses battery quicker.
Yeah, the same goes for heat too.
I was
I'm
at work
standing
and it
up and
went from
doing
36
show.
to 1, and I was annoyed.
Oh my God, really? Your
Yeah.
battery could also be compromised.
Yeah, I was waiting for an Uber, so I was like, oh, shoot.
I'm
I
dead.
hope they know where I am.
Nobody's gonna know where I am.
It was
He
bad.
could kill me. Kill me.
Nice dancing.
Kill me.
Hope's doing quite a cool dance.
Quite a cool dance, some jazz hands. Yeah. Yep. So, is that? Do you have any like traditions for like Christmas or like Santa? When did you find out that Santa?
Oh,
wasn't
this
real?
is a good story. When I was 10, I had my suspicions that Santa wasn't real. And so we would always go to this like Christmas party at my aunt's work where Santa was, and I whispered to Santa what I wanted, and my parents were like, so what'd you tell Santa you wanted? And I was like, well, Santa knows what I want, so I don't have to tell you. And so my parents didn't know what I wanted, and then I didn't get what I wanted for Christmas, and that's when I knew. So I played the system.
Wow, I never even thought about that. When I would tell Santa what I want, I would just be like, oh, you can get it if you want. And I just assumed like you didn't get it because you couldn't make it.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
We
How old were you?
9 or 10, I think.
Fair enough.
It's a good age. That's enough.
Didn't
then
find
we
out
used
till I
to
was
leave
11.
Cookies, and then my dad would leave out a carrot for the reindeer.
Yeah, we used to leave out reindeer
Aw.
carrots too, and sometimes we would throw them out in the lawn, so my grandma would have to go out and pick up carrots. So we know the reindeer eat them.
Yeah. And my dad told me and my sister that he had hot chocolate with Santa one year that Santa had to go to the bathroom in our house, and my dad hung out with him. And so that perpetuated my believing for a few extra years.
What?
I was like, okay, my dad met him. He's definitely real then.
Your dad met him. Your dad's quite the talker, though.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
Jim. Good old Jim.
Good old Jim. I found out when I was 11. I don't remember how I found out. I just sort of stopped believing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I guess I'm old enough. It really wasn't like concrete until that year they asked me to help set up Christmas. And I took the presents out of my grandmother's closet.
Man.
Welcome, fourth listener.
Oh.
You're listening to The Shark, Simmons
Yeah.
College Radio with Hope and Erin on the
Yeah.
Afternoon Rush. Rush. All right, so we're almost at the top of the hour. We've been going on for quite a while now. I think we're going to head into our last song of the season, last song of the semester. We will be back next semester. I won't be back January 18th because I have no classes Wednesday.
Muy bien.
Woo! No classes Wednesday or Friday.
Oh, wow. That's
So I'm out of school
awesome.
more than I'm in it. Thank goodness. Yes, so we're going to go into our last song of the semester. Unfortunately, Spencer did not have a song this week. I hope he doesn't feel too bad. That'd be really sad if he did feel bad. I'd feel bad and have to go on air after. Just air it. Here's Spencer's Corner from the Afternoon Rush.
Yep.
Place. Yeah, so thank you guys all for watching, listening. It means a lot to me. And we'll be
Yes.
back next semester with more tunes, pickup song, and news for you. So
Yep.
our last song of the semester. I have to go get down on the floor. Erin, talk for me first.
All right. Last song. Maybe we could do another Christmas one. I did like the Pentatonics. Yay. Christmas song coming up. I like Michael Bublé. I like the Pentatonics we were just playing. How about the Mis Deseos, the Spanish one? It's like it's a Feliz Navidad like medley.
Here we go. I have to do the board. Thank you guys for listening.